What's up, guys? This is Tim at Newcraft Workshop. It is Sunday, and I have been digging this morning on Amazon to find you guys 10 of the best steals, bargains, deals, whatever you want to call them, that you're going to use out in your shop. So let's get after it. All right, the first thing I found as far as some limited time deals, and all I'm going to show you today is limited time deals. As we know on Amazon, that could mean they're going to be around for an hour or two. They could be around for a week. Who knows? But first, let's start with this 4-piece parallel clamp set by Bora. Now, Bora makes extremely good quality woodworking products, and in this kit, we're going to get 4 pieces, 2 24-inch clamps, 2 31-inch clamps, and at this limited time pricing, these are averaging out to about $27 a piece. If you've ever purchased parallel clamps before, you know this is an extremely good price. Bora, again, makes great stuff, and at this price, who knows how long these are going to be around. Thought this would be a great item to start off today's video with, so grab these while they're available. All right, next let's look at this thin rip jig by Going Make. Now, I have actually popped this up on these particular Amazon savings videos before, but I want to pop it up again because it's 36% off. I think this is the cheapest I've ever shown this thing. And if you ever have the need to make any kind of slats or anything that's going to require you to cut some really thin material, whether you're facing out a cabinet frame or you're building some crates and you need some 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch slats, a thin rip jig is the way to go. It's going to allow your material to fall off left of your blade and not get pinched between your blade and your fence. Going Make makes some really exceptional products, and this is one of my favorites that I have out in my shop. 26 bucks, limited time deal. No idea when this is going to go away, but I would pick this thing up today. All right, I push POWERTEC a lot because I think they make really good products, and their pricing is always extremely competitive. 24 bucks is going to get you 2 of these old school hand screw clamps. These are 6-inch wood, headquartered in the United States, although I don't know exactly where their products are made. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, they're probably made in China, but they are headquartered here, and I have a ton of POWERTEC stuff out in my shop. Extremely pleased with each and every product I have purchased from them, and $24 for 2 of these, 12 bucks a clamp. This is a great price if you are in the market for some of these old school wooden clamps. I'd grab these today. Again, we don't know how long limited time deals are going to run, so this could be going today, could be gone a week from now, so grab them while you can, man. All right, if you have T-track anywhere out in your shop, we know the importance of these T-track hold down clamps. Now, over at Rockler, these things are like $12 or $13 a piece, I believe. And right now, this set right here is going to be $19 and some change. Let's call it 20 bucks for 6 clamps. That means we're looking at like $3.40 a clamp if I'm doing some math real quick in my head properly. $3 versus $12 or $13 a piece over at Rockler, and I have some of these clamps out in my shop, and I'm going to be honest with you, the only difference between these and what you're going to pay high dollar for over at the specialty store is it's missing the name laser etched on it. Save yourself some money. If you need some T-track clamps, this is a banger of a deal right now, 20 bucks. Grab them while you can. It's going to be gone soon. All right, I just ordered this miter gauge, and I'm hoping to have it by the time everything out in my shop is done. If you caught my channel yesterday, we're finally getting back to building some stuff. Did the first part of our workbench, but I am going to be building cabinetry and stuff extremely soon because I need to store all of my crap out in my garage. And I ordered this exact miter gauge, and I'm kicking myself because it's now 27% off, 218 bucks. I think I paid $259 for this thing a week ago. Going Make, again, makes extremely good products, and check out a couple of reviews on this. I'm actually going to put one up once I get this in and use it, but you are going to be extremely pleased. At this price point, I don't think you're going to find a better miter gauge for your table saw. All right, next let's look at this mechanical pencil and marker set. I've actually popped up one of these before for you guys. Very similar set. This one is going to have 2 mechanical pencils, tons of lead. It's going to come with your standard color lead as well as yellow, red, and a little pack that's got white, blue, and green. Now, the standard lead is great for your normal colored woods, your maples and your pine, etc. And then the yellow and the white is going to come in super handy when you're doing your darker woods like your walnuts and anything that might be of darker tone. The great thing about this kit though is it comes with these 3 markers. The black and yellow are probably going to be the ones you use the most, again, for your light and dark colored wood, but they are long nibs, so they're going to get through all of your guides on all of your marking tools and reach your material without any issues. All right, next let's look at this POWERTEC hold down toggle clamp kit. Now there's 10 of these in here for 31 bucks, which means they're $3 a piece. These hold down, these toggle clamps are great for many different things. I use them on some of my jigs. I've got a jig that I made that will do tapers, as well as I don't own a joiner, so my jig also will get me a nice jointed edge when I run my material over my table saw. But I use these for things like my jigs, and at $3 a piece, this is an absolute steal. So a comparable toggle over at Rockler is about $7 each for one piece. So you'd be spending about 70 bucks to get 10 of these. This is like 55-60% cheaper than the specialty stores. Grab these while you can. All right, next deal I found for you guys is this Japanese pool saw. Now this is a small one. This is a 6-inch, but it is double-sided. It's got 14 teeth on one side, 17 on the other. It's going to give you a little bit more of a coarse and a little bit more of a fine feel. And if you've never owned a Japanese pool saw, this is a great entry-level saw for you to pull out in your shop, no pun intended there, and get a feel for what these things can do for you. Once you have one of these in your shop, you're going to realize you should have had one all along. This is great for cutting off your plugs when you're plugging up holes, trimming your splines if you're doing any kind of splines in your miter joints. But this thing right here has a coupon. This is down to like $15, and a comparable saw at all the specialty stores is going to run you 30 plus. So this right here, another great deal going right now on Amazon. All right, so I have pushed some squares and T-bevels and stuff like that before, but this right here is a really great price, 33% off. It's 20 bucks. You're going to get a T-bevel as well as the square. Now, for those of you guys who have questions about the squareness of products on Amazon, I will tell you I have bought 2 items, a machinist square as well as the Sacred T-square. Both of those I've had 0 complaints with whatsoever. If you look at the ratings on this thing, it's like 4.5 stars with almost 1,000 reviews. But even if all you use is the bevel gauge, 20 bucks is a great price. Again, limited time deal. Could be gone today, could be gone next week, who knows. But 19 bucks, great price for this little set of marking devices. And finally, what video on Amazon savings wouldn't be complete if we didn't include some Line Max screws? Now, the past couple of videos, I have shied away from Line Max because for some reason, their price has gone up tremendously, not just a little bit, but a lot. But they finally started kind of coming back down a little bit. 9% savings on this limited time. This is a great size, 1 5/8. These are epoxy coated. You're getting 800, which is right at a 5-pound box. 31 bucks, 5-pound box of similar screws at the big box stores is going to run you $5 to $7 more. So this is a great price. Again, limited time. Not sure how long these are going to be around. So grab these while you can. All right, guys, that's all I got for you on this one. As always, links for everything is down below in the description. I do these videos to ask you guys to support our channel without doing anything that you're not doing already, which is shopping on Amazon. And for the record, anytime you click any of the links down below, it will get you to Amazon. Even if you don't buy that item and you buy something else, it still benefits Newcraft Workshop. And for each and every one of you guys who do this on a regular basis, we are truly thankful. We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for you guys. So, as always, I appreciate you spending a little bit of your time with me here today on Newcraft Workshop, and we will catch you on YouTube.